So the government doesn't have the authority to arrest people without proof and evidence. And they don't have the authority to pay for the housing, the humanitarians, the whatnot, you know. And the people have to pay it. And it's a crime, it's larceny or whatnot to make a profit or to create a savings for people that the people haven't approved. And um, the so in the civil case that I have, Tesla is considered the most expensive and best car in the whole world. And they do the judgment by the overall cost throughout the whole country, throughout the whole world. Its overall description, and yeah, that's deemed best car of the whole world. A bunch of car companies. I'm in a civil suit. I got this military judge and judges and justices to send notices and talk to people. And they showed up, to see the best car in the world. And it falls under the whole mass America, all its people and what they finance and whatnot. And so they placed the car, and they had a car behind it and a car in front of it, and of course, we pump it up, this is the best car in the world, and some people are like, fuck, we got Ferrari sitting in the audience, and Honda, and Hyundai, and Hemi, and Hummer, and Jeep, and whatnot. And because naturally the government's not allowed to buy cars without spending their own savings and the approval of the savings from the people. And so they showed up on those grounds, more or less. And the the two cars took off and ripped Tesla in half. So yeah. So best car in the world meets the truth of polarity is what they started as, and it's been circulating because the criminal, they'll try to say fetus abused or victim of infanticide, and then they'll circulate it, and then it'll be like, oh, you know what, it was a spit in the wind, the wind carried it, it was unintentional, which is a criminal act. And it's actually not a criminal act to actually have such described in property or whatnot. And so like, I guess the Wright brothers created the first airplane, so we invited the Wright brothers family to a single airplane spacemobile. The first space travel airplane for people occupant. And so now everybody has like their own spaceships, the people, instead of going through the government, because the government's criminal. They're committing crime. They're teaming up with criminals, saying, oh, no, this guy's just there. Like, no, I'm a fetus abused at 3 years old. Like, not only did I know not my family, but I didn't know the neighbors on top of it. And, Mexican Mafia or Black Gorilla Family, he's tied into these people. Yeah, that's impossible. The lawsuit started when he was 3 years old. And so So we invited the Wright brothers and their family or whatnot to the first capable of going to outer space and actually just taking the people, say I had $1 million, say I have $1 million and I wanted to go to outer space, I could get online and say outer space tour and, it'd be $900 or whatnot. And because the people pay everything, that's how the law is designed, so we might as well implement such before I tell this judge he's a criminal. And And so they showed up, and they're the people that thought of airplanes. So yeah, which I guess the people they tried bringing the Wright brothers into transporting people by airplane back in the days, and they gave some rides, but I guess you don't see too many. So it's pretty horrible.